Hey guys, it's Mr. Haas here in my STEM room, and I'm coming to you this week because you guys are doing virtual STEM this week. So this week is all about something called Rube Goldberg machine. So hopefully you read the earlier page before this video about what a Rube Goldberg machine is. And basically what it is, it's an overcomplicated way to perform a very simple task. So the first thing you want to do when building your Rube Goldberg machine is come up with a simple task. And what I did was something that happens a lot in my classroom is my pencil fell on the floor. So what I decided was to come up with an overcomplicated way to get my pencil up off the floor because Mr. Ha's getting old. I don't want to bend down. So I want this pencil to be lifted up onto this table. And I made an overcomplicated way to do that. So I want to share that with you. All right. Now, what I'm going to show you, I use the materials that I have in my classroom. I have dominoes and blocks and things like that. Now, I know some of you may not have those types of things at home, and that's perfectly fine. If you do, great. But if not, you can use books as dominoes, right? You can use pencils as dominoes if they have a nice flat surface that they can fall over. You don't need dominoes at all. You want to think about things that roll, that spin. You guys all have all sorts of crazy toys. Use those. You can use recycled materials, cardboard, ping pong balls, marbles, all those types of things. And I'll put a list on the page. I think if you go scroll down a little bit further, you'll see a list of things you might want to look for at home that you can use to do this, okay? So let me share with you my Rube Goldberg machine. So here's the pencil on the floor. What I have done is I've attached a piece of fishing line to it. That's why you can't see it, but there is a piece of fishing line attached to this pencil. And I'll show you because when I grab it, I can move the pencil. That piece of fishing line, which I just messed up now, goes up and comes onto a pulley. That then goes down and is attached to this block. This block I have leaning a little bit, and then I have these what's called kiva planks lined up to knock that block over. Okay, here's a ramp with a ball, some more kiva planks, a little bridge, another ball, and some dominoes and a car. So what's going to happen is the first step, in order to pick up my pencil, all I'm going to do is roll the car. The car is going to start a chain reaction with the dominoes. And remember, a chain reaction is when you do something that causes something else to happen, that causes something else to happen, that causes something else to happen. All right, so the car is going to cause the dominoes to fall. The last domino that's orange is going to knock this little spinner, which is going to then start a chain reaction on the other side right here. And that's going to go up the stairs. It's going to knock the ball. That's then going to start to roll down. That ball rolling is then going to start this chain reaction, which is then going to knock down that ball. It's going to roll down the ramp, knock into the kiva planks, and the last one is going to knock the block over. And when that block falls, it's going to pull my pencil up, and my pencil will be off the ground. So again, a very complicated way to do something very simple, which is just pick up a pencil. So if you're ready, hopefully it works. Now, it has not worked yet, but I think I got all the kinks out. So let's find out if it does. And again, if it doesn't, that's okay, because that's STEM. We fail in STEM all the time. So you just got to keep working and keep working until everything works right. Okay? Now, the one big thing, I know the anticipation is killing you, but the one big thing with this is I've tested it over and over and over and over. I tested every little part. Don't build some huge contraption and then try it and then it doesn't work at the first step. I made sure these dominoes work. Then I made sure the spinner works right. Then I made sure the dominoes can go up and knock that ball over. I tested it. I made sure that that ball can knock those over and that one cannot. So I tested each section of it to make sure that it works. Now let's see if it all works together. So here we go. Oh, it worked every time. All right, so what was supposed to happen was it was supposed to hit this, and there's my pencil. It worked every time. That was the one part that didn't work. So as you can see, it doesn't always work the way you want it, right? And I could keep going and going and get it to work, and I'm going to. But I wanted you to have an example of a Rube Goldberg machine. So you got a lot of time this week, right? Have some fun with it. I'm going to put a link so you can upload some videos to show me what you've created because I'd love to see them. And this is what some students are starting to do in class, and eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to do it at your house. But be creative with your materials. I use paper straps, although that's made out of straws, right? Just use stuff you have laying around the house, blocks and toys and things like that, right? You can use almost anything. But the key is to make that chain reaction and to perform a very simple task in an overcomplicated way. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you show me your videos, and I can't wait to see it. And remember, it's okay if it fails. Mine did. It is okay, but I'm going to keep working at it. I'll talk to you guys later.